Hello everyone. What we're going to focus on in this video is solving linear equations. An equation is a statement using an equal sign. It is a statement of an equality relationship between two quantities or expressions. A linear equation which can be written in the form ax plus b equals 0, where a and b are real numbers and x is an unknown value. For example, 3x plus 5 equals 8. That's a linear equation. 2a plus 3 equals a minus 1. That's also a linear equation. You must also bear in mind that a linear equation can have only one solution. So there is only one possible value that is going to satisfy that given linear equation. You must also note that a linear equation is always balanced, right? So both sides of the equation is always equal to each other. We can maintain the equality or balance in an equation by 1. Adding the same quantity to both sides of the equation. So it doesn't matter. Once you are doing it to both sides of the equation, it is legal. 2. Subtracting the same quantity to both sides of the equation. 3. Multiplying both sides of the equation by the same quantity. And 4. Divide both sides of the equation by the same quantity. Now there are different cases of linear equation. And the first case that we're going to look at is case 1 that deals with equation containing addition. Alright? So case 1, equations containing addition. Right? So solve each of the following equation. Number 1, x plus 2 equals 7. So we're given x plus 2 equal 7, right? We are asked to find the unknown value, which is x. Now, you can do this mentally by saying which value can you replace x with, and when you add 2 to it, it gives you 7, and that value would be 5. So x is actually 5. But we are going to look at it from a procedural perspective. Now here we have x plus 2 equals 7. Right? Which means that we don't need this plus 2 by itself. We want to transpose this equation to get x by itself. Which means that in order to get rid of this 2, we can subtract 2 from both sides. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to write back what I have, which is x plus 2 equal 7. Right? I'm going to use a different color, a red color, to show. So here I want to get rid of this plus 2. I'm going to subtract 2 here. But remember, whatever I do to one side of the equation, I have to do it to both sides of the equation in order to keep it balanced, right? So I also have to subtract 2 from this side here. Now clearly you can see that positive 2 minus 2, that's going to give us 0. So these are going to cancel out. So what we left back with here is x is equal to 7 minus 2, that's going to give us 5. And that's how you would do a problem of this form. Right? Example number 2. Example number 2, we're given a plus 10 equal 15. Again, we want to find what a is, which means that we need to get rid of this plus 10. Now, how we can get rid of this plus 10 is to subtract 10 from both sides. So we're going to subtract 10 from this side. And we're also going to subtract 10 from this side. Alright? And if we subtract 10 from both sides, 10 minus 10, that gives us 0. So what we left back with on this side is just A is going to equal to 15 minus 10, that's going to give us 5. Right? Now to the third example, number 3, we have P plus 5 equal 8. Right? Now again, we want to get rid of this plus 5. So what we're going to do is to subtract 5 from both sides. So we're going to subtract 5 from this side. And we're also going to subtract 5 from this side. Clearly here, positive 5 minus 5, that's going to give us 0. So what we're left back with is just P going to equal to 8 minus 5, that's going to give us 3. Now, you can always check your answer, right? We said that P here is equal to 3. If we replace this P in the original question with 3, 3 plus 5, that's 8, so it's true. Here, we get A to be 5. If we replace A in the original question and put 5, 5 plus 10, that's equal to 15. So absolutely, that is correct. And we can do the same thing for this one. X is equal to 5. Replace X with 5. So 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Alright. Let's look at case 2. Case 2, equation containing subtraction. And here we have 3 examples. And let's look at them individually. Example 1, we're given X minus 3 equal 8. Right? Again, what we're going to do, here we want to find the value of X, right? So here we have a minus 3. We don't want this minus 3 here. So how can we get rid of it? We can add 3 to both sides. So I'm going to add 3 to this side. And I'm also going to add 3 to this side. Here, minus 3 plus 3, that's 0. So what we left back with is just X here is equal to 8 plus 3, that's going to give us 11. Can test our answer. If we put 11 here, replace X for 11, 11 minus 3, that's going to give us 8. So that's correct. Now to number 2, we have Y minus 5 is equal to 10. Right? And we want to determine the value of Y. We have a minus 5 here. In order to get rid of this 5, we can add 5 to it. So what we're going to do, we're going to add 5 to both sides. So I'm going to add 5 to this side. I'm also going to add 5 to this side as well. So here, minus 5 plus 5, that's going to give us 0. So what we're left back with is just Y equal to 10 plus 5, that's going to give us 15. So Y is actually equal to 15. Let's test it. If we replace Y with 15, 15 minus 5, that's going to equal to 10. So that's absolutely correct. And so our final example for case 2, which is number 3, we have P minus 4 is equal to 8, right? So here, what we're going to do is to add 4 to both sides. So we're going to add 4 to this side. And we're also going to add 4 to this side. Because we want P by itself, right? So here, minus 4 plus 4, that's going to give us 0. So we're left back with P on this side is going to equal to 8 plus 4, that's going to give us 12. So P is going to be 12. And let's replace P with 12. 12 minus 4, that's going to equal to 8. Alright? So that's how you do any problem containing subtraction. Let's look at case 3. Case 3, equations containing multiplication. So here we have 3 examples. The first one we have is 5x equal to 35. Now, in order to determine the value of x, we need to get rid of this 5 here. In order to get rid of the 5, 5x means 5 times 5. That means we can divide both sides by 5. So what we're going to do is to divide both sides by 5. So we're going to divide this side by 5. We're also going to divide this side by 5. Right? So here, 5 will cancel out 5, leave us with just x is equal to 35 divided by 5. That's what's going to give us 7. So our answer here is x equals 7. And we can do a quick check. We know that 5x must equal to 35. So if we replace this x with 7, it's going to be 5 times 7. And 5 times 7 is going to equal to 35. So therefore, x is equal to 7. Alright? Now to example 2. We have 3y is equal to 12. Again, in order to get rid of this 3, we need to divide both sides by 3. So we're going to divide this side by 3. And we're also going to divide this side by 3. 3 will cancel out 3 here. So what we're left back with is just y is equal to 12 divided by 3. That's going to give us 4. You can always check your answer. Replace y with 4. So 3 times 4, that's going to give us 12. So y is equal to 4. To our final example. Here we have number 3. We have 2p is equal to 5. Right? In order to determine the value of p, what we need to do is to divide both sides by 2. So we're going to divide this side by 2. And we're also going to divide this side by 2. So here, 2 will cancel out 2. So what we're left back with is p is equal to 5 over 2. Alright? And that's it. Let's look at case 4. Case 4, equation containing division. First example we have is x divided by 6 equal 5. So example 1, we have x over 6 is equal to 5. And we must determine the value of x. Now here we are dividing by 6. In order to get rid of this 6, what we're going to do is to multiply both sides by 6. I'm going to write back what I have, which is x over 6. Leave a little space, put equal 5. I'm going to use a different color to show. So I want to get rid of this 6. I'm going to multiply this side by 6. And I'm also going to multiply this side by 6. Here, 6 will cancel out 6. So what I left back with is just x is equal to 5 times 6. That's going to give us 30. So x is equal to 30. We can do a quick check. If x is actually 30, then replace x with 30. So we're going to have 30 divided by 6, and that's supposed to give us 5. Alright, so absolutely x equal 30. Alright, now to example 2. We're given y divided by 5 is equal to 10, and we must determine the value of y. What we're going to do here, we're dividing by 5. In order to get rid of this 5, we're going to multiply both sides by 5. So I'm going to write back what we have, which is y over 5, leave a little space, equal 10. Then use a different color to show the multiplication. So we're multiplying this side by 5, and we're also multiplying this side by 5. Here, 5 will cancel out this 5. So what we're left back with is just y is equal to 10 times 5. That's just going to give us 50. Do a quick check. Replace y with 50. 50 divided by 5, that's going to equal to 10. So our answer is correct. Now to number 3. We have p over 4 is equal to 8. In order to get rid of this 4, we need to multiply both sides by 4. So we're going to multiply both sides by 4. So we're going to have p over 4 is equal to 8. Use a different color to show the multiplication. So we're going to multiply this side by 4. And also multiply this side by 4. And p times 4, that's going to give us 4p over 4 so that's going to give us 4p over 4 is equal to 8 times 4, that's going to give us 32. Here we can go further. So 4 will cancel out 4. So 4 will cancel out 4. Therefore, p is equal to 32. And you can do a quick check. If you replace p with 32, 32 divided by 4, that gives you 8. So therefore, the answer is correct. Alright? Thank you for watching, and do enjoy the rest of your day.